Do you think it's fair to compare eras in bodybuilding? You know, people do it in sports all the time. They compare Michael Jordan to LeBron James. They compare Muhammad Ali to Mike Tyson. You know what I mean? Like, do you think in bodybuilding it's fair to compare Brandon Curry to you or to Ronnie Coleman or something like that? Do you think there's a place for these type of comparisons in bodybuilding?
I don't think there's no place for it
Mm-hmm.
because I think every era speaks to itself.
Mm-hmm.
Every era had a special quality about it and special athletes in that particular era, So it wouldn't be wise to debase any particular era in comparison with what took yesterday today.
Sure.
Everybody had its own thing. Like Dorian and Ronnie, my physique, I don't think would have ever held up with that type of mass. I had a 31-inch waist. I think I would have been injured. If for bodies like that, the bone structure is a lot thicker than mine. So it all the, and again, it's totally different. I mean, even with Ronnie and Dorian, they took their share of injuries. But man, they used massive amounts of weight.
Mm-hmm.
I generally rarely got past, once in a blue moon, I would squat maybe 405 pounds on the squat. But then I started to use what is called a pre-exhaust system, whereby I would do leg extension, leg presses, then squat, whereby squat is your mass builder. But by using the science of the pre-exhaust, by having 315 or 275 pounds on, by using that type of program,
Mm-hmm.
my legs thought I was still using 450 pounds,
Mm-hmm.
450 pounds, but I was only using 275 and 315. Leg don't know the amount of weight. All it knows is the weight feels heavy, and I have to respond by growing.
Mm-hmm.
So I save my hips and my knees and my back by using that kind of approach.
Mm-hmm.
So the approach of science can still give you the results you're looking for without wrecking your physique. So that's what a lot of young bodybuilders got to be careful of.
Mm-hmm.
You can say, well, yeah, man, I did 800 pounds. I did 500 pounds. You won't do it long. You won't last long in the sport. At the end of the game, you're spending your hard-earned revenues on trying to patch yourself up. Use the science to train it. That's what I talk about it totally awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Science is always the key.
You remind me right now a little bit of Dexter Jackson. He preaches the similar to what you're saying right now. Very
Dexter
similar.
looks great.
Yeah.
What, 50 what? Dexter 50 what now?
One, I think, 52 maybe.
51, 52.
Yeah.
Beautiful physique.
Mm-hmm.
Dexter he could continue competing if he wanted to.
Yeah.
Albert Beckers was standing beside me and placed second in the 1985 Mr. Olympia in Belgium. He was 57, and I was just 25 years old.
Wow.
So, man, I mean, Dexter knows. And see, another great thing, when you talk about gurus, real gurus, Charles Glass,
Mm-hmm.
you can just look at everybody that Charles has put his hands on. They end up with a beautiful, polished physique and not injured.